video, we are going to be taking a look at my brand new doll that I just got that is a Taeyang doll, I think is how it's pronounced. I think it's Taeyang, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a Korean name. It's from the same line of Pullip dolls. It's by Groove. And this particular iteration of the Taeyang doll is from the Mansion of Immortal. His box detail, it's kind of got this background. It looks almost like flocked wallpaper or something in this really ghostly green with this dark colored background. And instead of the P's that you see all over the Pullip packaging, you've got T's for Taeyang, and that's the top of the box. There's his name spelled out again. And you can see the profile, his profile. And that's the back of the box with the choking warning. So I'm pretty excited. Let's get him open. So here is our Taeyang doll out of the box. And I just measured, I believe he is 14 inches tall, and I think the Pullip dolls seem to be about 12 inches tall. So that's a 2-inch height difference. And I love this guy. His stock, which is the costume and accessories he comes with, are great. He has wolf ears, which are so cool looking, and you can see this is the inner ear. It's got a fabric that matches the sleeves of his jacket or coat, and then it's got this fur back, which is the same texture of the hair on his head, and the color matches some details on his coat as well, so that's cool. Of course, he comes with his card, which all the dolls come with cards. They're like trading cards or something. And then he comes with a stand, which is black. The stock, I don't even know where to start. I think it's multiple layers. So first he's got on this coat, which has this fur kind of shoulder collar piece that goes all the way around. And he's got fur detail at the cuffs. And then he's got a tail. So that's the fur detail. His hair feels like fur, feels just like this, except obviously it's a different color. He's got on this little tie with these safety pin detail. This fur part looks like it snaps off, but then I think it's attached to the belt, so I think you'd have to take the belt off too, which I'll do in a moment. He's got these pants that have like a suede leather texture to them. He's wearing this red shirt. He's got this awesome detailed belt. It's like a faux black leather with these grommeting details and these studs and the silver belt buckles. The lining of his coat, like the exterior, is this shiny red leather, faux leather fabric, and then the interior is this really beautiful lining. It's like a paisley red. His boots, really cool looking, nice faux leather detailing. They are split in the back for getting easily off and on. Let's just take a look at his face up before we get into the many layers of clothes. He's got an awesome looking face. He's got this cool scar across his nose. His lips are a really pale, I don't know, like a pink gray. He's got some bottom lash painting details, as well as a little bit of a cat eye for the eyeliner. He's got these kind of severe Spock looking eyebrows, which really fit his face. His eyes, really beautiful blue eyes. A little bit of a bronzy dot in there, if you can see that. And as usual, but you can close both eyes, one eye, and then you can shift them left to right. So really cool. And of course the articulation, he can move his neck, can move at the shoulder. Let's see, yes, he can bend his elbows. Can't even see his hands, but he has hands. I'll show them to you in a moment, but he can bend at the wrist. Let's see, he can bend his knees, bend at the hip. Not sure about his ankles. I'll have to take these boots off to find out. So let's get this jacket off to see what we're dealing with. So here's our deconstructed Taeyang doll, and first let's just take another look at this coat with the fur off. And it's an awesome looking coat, and I didn't point out earlier this little brass details on the collar. Really cool. You can see where it snaps here and up here for the fur collar to attach. And then the rest of the fur, specifically where the tail would start, is attached to the belts that wrap around his waist. So that's how you get his fur, basically his fur costume off. I did take off his boot so that you could see if he has articulation at the ankle, which he does. Let's see, it's ball joint. Now he's wrapped in plastic. I've seen this before where the doll is wrapped in plastic to protect the body from transferring dye from the clothing. And unfortunately his hands did get some dye transfer, if you can see. And also he had some transfer on his chest, and this just feels like maybe a little bit of adhesive from the Velcro on the shirt, and I'm thinking maybe I can get this off. I'm going to try. I didn't take the tie off because I didn't see an easy way of taking it off. It isn't Velcroed or anything. It's actually tied on his neck, and I'm terrible at tying ties, so I just took his shirt off very carefully. And this is the shirt. It Velcros in the front. And like I said, I think maybe some adhesive from the Velcro or something maybe rubbed off on his chest. But it's got a really nice collar, and it's a good crimson color. Real quick, I just wanted to point out that I used a Mr. Clean magic eraser on his chest, and the stain came right off. No problem. Unfortunately, his hands are made out of a different kind of plastic, and the stains would not come off of his hands, which is unfortunate, but when he's wearing his coat, you actually can't see his hands. And then I also looked up a quick technique on how to color fast clothes, which I may do eventually when I have time. For now, I'm just going to keep the plastic on his legs until I have a moment to really do it. So here is Taeyang all dressed up. I love his ears with his furry hair. Such a great detail. Looks awesome. And here's fully dressed back in his coat. Standing. I just love the details on this doll. He's awesome. It's a little disappointing about the staining, but like I said, I don't plan to change him. I want to keep him in this outfit because it's so awesome. So I'm really pleased. Yay!